My name is Robert Abasi Stone, and you're tuned into another lecture from Lectures from the Hood. Today's topic is about the three questions that white people often ask black people. And a lot of times, black people don't have an answer to these three questions. I'm just going to give you my opinion about these three questions. The first question is that white people often ask, uh, that, that white people often ask black people is, why don't you forget about your history? And if we went along with this, let's start with museums. Let's get rid of all these museums because all the museums is a storage place for historic relics, historic art, stuff that was in the past. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of history in school, all history, not just black history. Let's get rid of history books. Let's get rid of history sites on the internet. Let's get rid of all these historical things that remind us of the past. Um, Chinese people shouldn't study Chinese history. Nobody should study anybody's history. Let's get rid of Roman history, Greek philosophy. Um, let's get rid of it all. Anything that talks about wars, anything that hurts us, anything that divides us, let's get rid of it. We don't need it. Now, you see how ridiculous that sounds. But it's not ridiculous when you talk about eliminating black people's history. Because you wouldn't mind eliminating black people. Because if you can eliminate our history, why can't you eliminate the people too? So when a white person asks you about forgetting about history, tell them let's start with the Holocaust. Tell them let's start with all the wars, Greek and Roman history. Let's start with everybody's history. Let's eliminate it all. So you're either going to teach, if you're going to teach white history, you're going to teach black history. If you're going to eliminate our history, then you're going to eliminate everybody's history. And we still going to teach our history. The second question is, why can't we kill black people since black people kill black people? Let's reverse it again. I just saw two stories on the news about white people killing each other. And as soon as I saw this story about white people killing each other, you know what I did? I went and got my pistol. Because it's open season for white people. Because if white people killing white people, I'm in on it too. I'm going to kill me a couple of white people too. And I should get away with it because white people killing white people. And I want to join them. So, I got a couple of my friends together, and I'm going to give them pistols. And we're going out and killing white people, y'all. And every single time I hear a news story about white people killing another white person, we're going to get our pistols and we're going to kill even more white people. So if you feel as though you should have a right to kill us because we kill each other, then we'll start killing you too when you kill each other. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? So we get to eliminate white history since we're eliminating history, and we get to eliminate some white people also since black people are eliminating black people. Now the third question that white people always ask black people is, why can't they use the N-word? You use it. Now again, I don't care how many black people use the N-word. When white people use it, it's racist. Well, why do you say that, Mr. Stone? I said because white people introduced racism to the world. There was no racism on the world until white folks came and brought it to Africa during slavery. And ever since that time, white people practice racism against us in the form of white supremacy. And one of the key words that they use when they're ready to practice some racism is the N-word. Now, I can't practice white supremacy against another black person. So when I say the N-word, it doesn't mean white supremacy. When you use the word, it means white supremacy. It means balls. It means a history of raping black people. See, that's why you don't want to know our history. Because then you can use the N-word. I got it. So till next time, brothers and sisters, when a white person asks you a silly question, just laugh at them. Peace.